interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond. This whale story is the ocean's story, and it is one we all share.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Sierra, and I'm so honored to introduce you to these intriguing and majestic animals. There really is nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning more about them and their natural behavior. We hope this Orca Encounter gives you a great understanding of these magnificent creatures and all that they represent.
Lots to go down there.
While they are found in every ocean, orcas living off the coast of Iceland are quite different than those near Costa Rica. In fact, there are at least 10 types, or ecotypes, of killer whales. An ecotype describes the differences between killer whale size, physical form, prey, social structure, and habitat. As you can see, the differences are subtle, but noticeable when compared side by side. Orcas are adapted perfectly to their environments. And even the whale's black and white coloration has a purpose. It camouflages the outline of their bodies in the water, making it easier for them to surprise and catch their prey. When viewed from above, the black of the whale blends in with the dark depths of the ocean. When viewed from below, the orca's white bellies match the brighter surface of the water, blending with the light above, giving them the perfect camouflage.
A natural wonder, and my friend Shouka here is going to help me show you some of their physical characteristics. Their blowhole is perfectly located for grabbing a quick breath of air at the surface of the water. Even the location of their eyes works to their advantage. It may look like they're located in that white patch, but that's just a visual distraction. They're actually located just in front of that white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on top of the whale is called a dorsal fin and helps stabilize the orcas while they swim and helps regulate their body temperature. The The flippers on either side of the whale are called pectoral flippers and help with steering and stopping. If you were to take an x-ray of those pectoral flippers, you'd see 5 bony digits, just like our hands. The lobes on either side of the tail are called flukes. Now, this is the killer whale's engine, propelling them to top speeds of 30 miles an hour. That's almost as fast as speedboats. However, killer whales swim the fastest and use the most power when they're propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies all the way up.
Killer whales are highly social animals with a well-defined social structure. An orca pod is always led by a female. Though just half the size of her male counterpart, she is in charge. It's all about attitude, not size. Because they live and work as a group, orcas need to communicate with sounds and body language. Orcas use clicks for echolocation or navigation. Vocal development studies here at SeaWorld show that early on, calves learn vocalization from their mothers. But as they grow, they learn from others close to them as well. This is a bottlenose dolphin call that Shouka learned and even taught other killer whales here at SeaWorld. In fact, orcas are the largest members of the dolphin family.
Nó play rồi, nó play với mấy đứa nhỏ, nó play.
Whales here and in the wild use vocalization to communicate all the time.
Like all animals, killer whales use body language as a way to communicate with one another. A pectoral slap may be used to show dominance or to get noticed. For example, a mother may use a pec slap to get the attention of her calf. But when they really want to be heard, they reach. Is how killer whales coordinate when hunting and get a better view of their surroundings. Slaps are another form of communication killer whales use both in the wild and right here at SeaWorld.
Pursue and catch their prey. Every day they cooperate to survive in the wide oceans of the world. The orca's hunting techniques are as varied as the whales themselves. Norwegian killer whales will circle herring, herding them together. The whales use sounds to coordinate with each other and to disorient the heron. With the fish confused and contained, the whales stun them with their powerful tail flukes, making for an easy meal.
Whales in the southern hemisphere will capture sea lions by pulling them right off the beach. Ulises is demonstrating a similar behavior and movement right here in front of all of you. Arctic orcas will actually make their own waves to knock unsuspecting seals right off of floating ice. Kalia is showing you this behavior right here in front of all of you, demonstrating another complex and impressive hunting technique that killer whales have learned all around the world. Now you just saw those waves crashing right here in front of all of you, but you can't imagine the true power or the amount of water displaced until you experience it for yourself. Luckily, I have two new friends here who are going to come help me show you the power of the wave. Come on down, guys. Alright, you're going to take a seat right there on your iceberg. You guys are going to be my seals for today. Now, I have one question for you. Are you ready to get wet? Yeah? Do we think they're ready to get wet, everybody? Yeah! Alrighty, well, here they come in 3, 2, and 1. All around the world, it's no wonder killer whales have all different types of prey, including other whales. That blue whale on the screen is the largest animal on Earth. It is nearly 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So how does a whale the size of Ulises, for example, take on a whale that size? It's all possible because killer whales are the ultimate team players.
In this example, we see the larger male orcas surround the sperm whale, forming a perimeter, while the females continue to drive the whale forward until it reaches exhaustion. The calves then move in to join the adults in the group. Whatever their prey, killer whales always cooperate and hunt together, making them a highly successful predator.
Play is an important part of everyday life for killer whales. It's how young whales learn how to hunt and practice their skills as they grow. You'll often see killer whales in the wild showing off their playful side. We see it here in SeaWorld all the time. Porpoising is when a killer whale swims really fast at the surface of the water, breaking out just briefly. See them do this by catching a ride in the wake of a boat or even whales like to be touched and will rub their bellies on rocks in the wild when they can. Kalia is going to show you a similar behavior, just like the whales in British Columbia. You'll often see killer whales in the wild imitate each other. We see it here at SeaWorld all the time. The whales are constantly learning from and mimicking one another. Now, playful behavior like this has its purpose. For example, a tail whip may be used in hunting to stun prey. However, today, I've got a feeling these guys just might be stunning all of you.
Oh, that's
I took my phone out at once.
Water cold.
Real cold.
We interact with our whales all day, every day. It allows us to build trusted relationships so that we can provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life.
doing it again.
All 8 of our killer whales here at SeaWorld San Diego actually take an active role in participating in their own healthcare.
And I missed you. I'm staying.
For example, you can see Kalia offering trainer Bella her fluke. This is helpful when we would like to obtain a voluntary blood sample to check up on their overall health.
I saw them make their way over there. Oh, here we go.
Our whales will even slide up onto a scale so we can monitor their weight, just like you see Orca doing in the video on the screen.
They're all packed over there. So heavy. Oh man, then we need to find
And we're even able to obtain a voluntary breath sample from their blowhole to monitor their respiratory health. All because of the relationships that we build all day, every day here at SeaWorld. And now I'd like to take this time to introduce you to a very special whale. This is Kalia.
Hi,
Kalia is actually the matriarch of our pod here, which means she's in charge. Despite being our smallest whale, she has the biggest personality and can often be seen goofing off with her younger brother, Makani. We challenge our whales every day to learn new things to help engage and stimulate their minds. Diet, exercise, and of course play all play a big role in keeping our killer whales in great shape.
The whales here at SeaWorld have helped killer whales in the wild by participating in many research studies. One ongoing study monitors the whale's heart rate and breathing to understand how marine noise pollution from ship engines and other sources affect wild populations. In another study, scientists from NOAA, the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, took measurements of the killer whales living here, including pregnant whales. By comparing these measurements with drone footage of killer whales in the wild, scientists are able to monitor the wild population's nutritional and reproductive states. Other research has been done here at SeaWorld on the mother whale's milk composition. This research will help create an effective model to understand how toxins in the ocean impact wild killer whales and their milk supply. What we learn from the whales in our care every day is actively helping whales in the wild survive. And just by being here today, you've supported our rescue, research, and conservation efforts all around the world. If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.